begin to start building foundation as you leave your teenage age towards adulthood. It is a period whereby a lot of people try a lot of things, some succeed while others don't succeed. This season is very deliberate because whatever step you take, whatever decision you take, whatever thing you do will reflect in the next decades of your life. So it is very important for you as a young person to take positive steps, to take deliberate action of things that when you look back, you'll be glad you took some of these steps. In this video, I talk about few things to do in order to help you become successful in the next decade of your life. So number one on my list is discover your passion. In your 20s, it is very normal for you to have big goals, big ambitions, aim high to achieve a lot of things. But then what motivates you? What influences the decisions and the actions you take matters a lot. What is your passion? What is your drive? Even though for some people it gets changed at the long run, but then it's still valid. Now, in getting to know your passion, it is a time whereby you know your audacity. Take a route, start something, take risks, big and small risks as much as possible. Do things you love doing, things that you know you are passionate about, things that motivate you, things that you know when you continue doing these things, it will take you to the next level in life and give you some money in your pocket. Understand or get to discover what your passion is very important to enable you succeed in the next decade of your life. Number two is build foundational life skills. Building foundational life skills will help you even as you grow much older, because these are skills that even when you grow to your 30s, your 40s, these are skills that would bring you income and help you reach out to people and add value to other people's life. So in choosing a foundational skill, don't just choose a skill that would just give you some little change. Think big. Learn to communicate your passion, communicate your frustration, communicate your ideas. When you do that, take a stand in what you want to learn and what you want to achieve. Let it not just be something that would give you peanuts, but think big, dream big. Because in your 20s, this is a period whereby you have the opportunity to fail, you have the opportunity to try so many things. Nobody would get to ask you, why did you fail? Why did you do this? Because as you're failing, you're learning and putting in those lessons to your life. And as you grow much older, this would help you become more successful. Number three on my list is be open to different paths. Allow yourself to try different things. Like I said earlier, don't be scared that you fail because people are laughing at you. You've been investing in this. You know that this is what would yield fruit and result for you at the end of the day or in few years to come. And then people keep laughing at you and backlashing you because you are not yet earning anything. Don't be discouraged. Be flexible. Allow yourself to grow with time. Now, in your 20s, don't just get into get rich quick scheme. Don't fall victim of such. Build your foundation. Start from the scratch. And then in your 30s or your early 40s, you'll be glad you did so. Also, in your 20s, a lot of persons don't end up becoming what they had wanted to become or what they had started building. Be flexible that whenever change comes, whenever there is need to switch, and then you know that God is leading you into another career path, be flexible enough to allow yourself follow that path so that you won't miss out on the divine purpose of God for you. Number 4 point is network. No one becomes successful alone. No one builds him or herself and become what he or she wants to all by yourself. You need your friends, you need your colleagues, you need your neighbors, you need all the people around who would help you. Because at one point or the other, you would need them when you don't even know you will. So in your networking, be mindful of the kind of people you network with. Advisably, network with like-minded people, network with people who have or share similar ideologies with you, network with people whom you know that even though today they don't look like what they are working towards, but tomorrow is going to be something else. Network with people who would give you advice, who would counsel you when need. Because at the long run, you wouldn't know who will suggest you or your work to someone who will be of help to you in the future. Number 5 point is learn to manage your money. In your 20s, there is no point buying things you don't need. There is no point going to borrow just because you want to buy a car and show your neighbor who is a working class person that you have attained some level of success. You don't need all of those fake life. Instead of spending your money on designers, on brands that no one even notices you wore any brand or designers, rather use that money to invest, buy properties, buy shares, buy things that would yield income for you or fruit at the end of the day. Most occasions, people want to give a helping hand. Use those help that comes around, use those income you get to build capacity, to build what will yield you much income instead of spending on things you really don't need at the moment. Again, managing your resources doesn't mean you should starve yourself, you should look tattered, you should look dirty, but learn to live beyond your means. Don't spend everything that comes in. There should be a room for saving, there should be a room for investment, there should be a room for spending. So that whatever you spend, you know that you are spending based on your level, based on your income. You still have spare money being saved that would help you out of whatever problem or situation that might pop up without you planning for, and your investment is building up for you for your future. Number 6 point on my list is cultivate marketable skills. Whatever career path you're choosing, there is a general marketable skill that is applicable to all professions. Discover it. One of the marketable skill is communication, either verbally or written. A lot of firms, organizations, or business owners will not employ if you don't have a good communication skill. If you cannot communicate value to people, if you cannot communicate and people tend to understand what you're saying and give you feedback, then you are not employable. Even if you're going into the business sphere, learn the effective means of communicating verbally or written. It doesn't matter whatever platform you're going into, but learn how to communicate properly. You could decide to get courses online on communication. This would help improve you a lot. So this skill is very marketable, and there are also many other skills that are marketable. That does not select a profession. It's generally accepted by every profession or whatever you want to venture into. Number 7 point, which is another way to build wealth or success in the next decade of your life, is to find balance. In your 20s, young people are full of life, full of energy, enthusiastic, and then you want to explore into different parts of life. You want to party, you want to hang out with friends, you want to venture into business, you have big dreams, you want to travel, you have a lot of things you want to achieve. If you don't find your balance, you end up being frustrated at the end of the day. Imagine yourself going to party 3 times in a week and still going to party Friday to Saturday in the same week. This isn't good for your health. If you really want to achieve something in your life and you want to become someone important in the society, learn to find your balance in your academics, in your career, in your skill, even in the business you want to venture into. Let there be balance so that one part will not suffer and another will be overwhelmed. So that even in your spiritual life, now let me tell you the fact. As a student, if you don't find balance to your academics, your spiritual life, your social life, and even your career path, you will discover that either one aspect of your life is blossoming and other parts are suffering. Try to strike a balance so that you will be able to attain the level you want to attain in life, and then towards the end of your 20s to your 30s will be a productive and a successful year for you. So guys, number 8 on my list here is push outside your comfort zone. Let me ask you this question. What is your comfort zone? Is your comfort zone sleep? Is your comfort zone movies? What do you like doing and you find it very comfortable that you cannot discomfort yourself to do other things for the sake of that thing? Some persons, it could even be gisting or hanging out with friends. Get out of that comfort zone if you really want to do something productive with your life. That comfort zone will only take out your time probably destroy you, because at the end of the day, you discover that you just wasted time. Have you ever sat down to calculate the hours you spend in a day on social media? Maybe you just decided to log in Instagram just to check out some one or two things, and at the end of the day, you realize that you have spent more than 4 5 hours doing nothing, just scrolling and seeing what people are posting. If you don't get out of that comfort zone, discipline yourself that this comfort zone will not perish you, will not take away things that are valuable from you. Come out from it and start utilizing those time you waste on that comfort zone to do things that will be productive to you. Number 9 on my list is set good habits now. Even as you work towards coming out of your comfort zone, learn to set good habits. Some people feel their 20s is a time where they will hang out, chill, unrestricted by family members because most of them are out of the house. But then your 20s is not just for chilling. It is a time where you start setting healthy habits. If you love sleeping for 10 hours, restrain yourself from sleeping that 10 hours. Cut down those time of sleep and invest that remaining time for something else. If you eat without checking, if you just eat anything anyhow, discipline yourself to start eating healthy, to start learning how to eat even in public. If your 20s is also mostly to while away time, invest in exercise. Start cultivating healthy habits. Learn from your communication skill, your habits, your character, your appearance, and lots more. Number 10 on my list is be persistent. Any great achievement in life comes with hard work and persistence. It is very important for you to know that without being persistent, without pushing yourself to work hard, even outside your comfort zone, you won't be able to attain the level of success you want to. There are times that people in their 20s, because they fail multiple times, they tend to give up on whatever they were doing, go back to doing nothing. This will not help you. As a young person working towards attaining success in the next decade of your life or in your 20s, it is very important for you to understand that whenever you fail, it is not that you should give up. Again, in your level towards success, whenever you start working, don't put your mind on success, on money, on achievement. First of all, I feel you should channel your mindset towards adding value to people, towards solving people's problems, answering questions, and you do things that will be beneficial to people instead of channeling your mindset towards achievement and success. This would help you to become more persistent, because when you work out your heart because you want to help solve a problem, you want to help do something for the society, but then you know that at the end of the day, something will come into your pocket. That's money. But then your mindset should not be fixed in the money. When your mindset is fixed in what you get from what you're doing, you end up not doing anything, or you even end up giving up, because when that money you're expecting does not come forth, it is frustrating, it is annoying, and it would make you not to get to that level you want to get to. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you found value in this video, please hit the subscribe button, the like, and share with those you feel this video would be of help to. Thank you for staying up until this time. I'll see you in my next video.